Hey everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope you all are doing happy and doing blessed and doing overall safe. Welcome to your Geek Report for the week of May 21st through May 28th of 2024. We've only got a few news items to talk about this week, so let's get started. We're going to first start in our TV and movie news. And this week we found out that The Vision is getting his own Disney Plus spin-off series. Now, this is supposed to take place after WandaVision. And if you remember WandaVision, it left a lot of unanswered questions concerning Vision and what his status was. So we're going to kind of take a look at all the information that's come out so far about this spin-off series. And I'm going to give you my overall opinions on it. And then in gaming news, the big news happened this week. Black Ops 6 was formally announced. What was once Call of Duty 2024 is officially announced as Call of Duty Black Ops 6. They dropped a teaser in terms of a website called thetruthlies.com. They've also done a lot of promotional stuff with streamers and real life stuff. We're going to kind of take a look at everything. And I'm going to give you my overall opinions on what they're doing in terms of promotional stuff. Also, some rumors I've been hearing about it as well. So sit back, relax, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, and let's look at the Geek Report for the week of May 21st through May 28th of 2024. So let's first start with our movie and TV news. And we got some news this past week that I think is very interesting. Could very well be very interesting if done right. Okay. And that's the key word. If done right. All right. And that is that we are getting a Vision series in 2026. Now, if you don't remember, Vision died at the end of Avengers Endgame. Okay. And in the series WandaVision, Wanda, in her grief, because she was in love with Vision, basically created an alternate reality where Vision was like her husband, and they went through these different periods in time. Okay. You have one period that was like the 1950s sitcoms and so forth. Okay. At the end of that series, Sword brought Vision back, but he did not have any of his memories. He did not really have anything to really remember him as the Vision he was before. Okay. He was a complete blank slate. Okay. And basically, Wanda went and gave him back all his memories. And then he just flew off. And since then, we've not heard of him. Okay. We've not heard hide nor hair of him. So his status in the MCU is kind of up in the air. But now they're saying that there's going to be a Vision series in 2026, which I think could be very interesting. And the reason I find this very interesting, okay, is because I really think that Vision is a unique character in the MCU, okay? And I think that if they're going to bring him back, I hope they do it right. And that's really the key word. And there ain't a whole lot to talk about this. In fact, I wasn't even sure I wanted to talk about this, but I did want to bring this up. So, anyway, this is coming from Variety. And it says here that Marvel has tapped Star Trek Picard executive producer Terry Matalas to resurrect Vision, the synthesoid played by Paul Bettany, for a new untitled Disney Plus series set for 2026. And it says here that after Vision died at the hands of Thanos, he returned twice over in 2021's WandaVision. First, as a creation by his beloved Wanda Maximoff through magic powered by her grief, then as a rebuilt nuts and bolts android with a ghost white appearance and zero memory of his past life. When the two visions battled in the WandaVision finale, WandaVision restored the Ghost Vision's memories. Then Wanda allowed her vision to fade from existence. The new show will take place after those events as Ghost Vision presumably explores his new purpose in life. So I think this could be a really interesting series if done right. Okay. If they focus on Vision's journey into basically trying to discover who he and what he is. Okay. Because at the end of the WandaVision, when his memories came back, he just flew off. Okay, he didn't know what he is. He didn't know, what his path was. He didn't know if he was the same Vision that Wanda fell in love with, or if he was some completely new creation. You know, he's just out there. Okay, and we've not heard hide nor hair of him since the end of WandaVision. But now I think this is a really good opportunity for them to tell what has happened since WandaVision, to really lay out the groundwork for what Vision will be going forward, and maybe reintroduce him into the MCU. He could kind of be like a character, like Coulson character. You know, the Coulson character linked all the Avengers movies together. Okay, he could kind of be like that. A Coulson type of character that basically acts like an anchor for all the Avengers movies going forward. Okay. So yeah, I think that if they do it right, if they do focus on Vision's journey of the self-discovery and what and who he is and all that, and add of course some superhero antics to it, then I think it could be a good show. Okay. But how many times have I said that and it turns out to be garbage? Okay. How many times have I said that and they go and they start doing all this crazy stuff and they start going all woke with it, and then it turns into complete nonsense. So I am mildly optimistic for this because I think Vision could be a great show, like I said. But this is Disney we're talking about here. This is Marvel we're talking about here. The last good thing I saw from Marvel was X-Men 97. X-Men 97 I thought was a great show, but it didn't get a whole lot of views because Marvel has so ruined the brand at this point. Okay, they've so ruined things, and I really do hope that they take more of an X-Men 97 approach to this rather than trying to inject all this woke nonsense into it. And I do hope they start adding more characters from the overall Marvel verse to Vision. Okay, I really do hope that, but I am going to kind of keep my level at this low because we've been burned before. X-Men 97 was a great show. I love that show. But how many times have I said this has the potential to be something good and then it turns out to be complete trash? Okay. So I'm going to keep my expectations low for this. There's really not a whole lot to talk about with this show. Just the announcement and who's going to be the executive producer, which is in this case is Terry Metalis. So I have a little hope for this because from what I understand, Picard season 3 was a really excellent episode. In that episode, but a really excellent show in season 3. But there's also seasons 1 and 2. So I'm going to keep my options open on this. I'm going to wait till I see a decent trailer for it. Hopefully that will come soon. I don't expect it will come, at least not until after the summer. So I'm thinking more along the line of December before we actually see a full-fledged trailer. And I'm glad that they are doing a Vision series. I hope they bring Paul Bettany back. But still, I'm worried that they are going to start trying to make it all woke and all this other nonsense. So I am going to kind of keep it at arm's length. I'm going to keep an eye open for more news about this. And I do think this has the potential to be something special. But yeah, I'm going to keep it at arm's length concerning this just because, we've been down this road before. We've seen something has the potential to be something good, and it turns out to be complete and utter nonsense. So everyone's talking about the newest news coming out of Call of Duty. Everyone. And that news is that Call of Duty 2024 is officially going to be called Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Now, they are doing a big time promotional push for this game. Okay. I mean, they made a special website that's kind of acting like Pawn versus Pawn from Cold War. Okay, it's kind of like an ARG type of thing where it has both real life elements as well as digital elements to it. Okay. Another thing they're doing is they're doing newspapers and posters and in all major cities. Um, they're doing a huge promotional push for it. Okay, I mean a huge promotional push. And then today we got a special trailer. Okay, now let me talk about the website here in a minute. The special website. So this here is the special website they've created. Okay, it's called thetruthlies.com. And it looks like an old-fashioned CRT TV. You can manipulate the channels, and each channel has a different short video. Most of the videos are shot in the whole like found footage type of shooting that is really reminiscent of the Blair Witch Project. Here you've got some dudes putting up a poster in a city. In the next one, we got some guys who go to Mount Rushmore and they basically put up a bunch of posters and some images on the face of Mount Rushmore. And we'll continue watching this so that way you can see it. And I've got the volume turned down because I don't want to get hit by copyright. But yeah, like you've got like these people, they climb Mount Rushmore and they're putting down this fabric, these tarps. You see them running away and getting in the car. And like I said, it's in that found footage type of viewing. This is the next morning, and you see that right there, thetruthlies.com, the truth lies. And you also see the symbol of Cerberus. And we skip on over to channel 4, and nothing has appeared on channel 4 yet. And then we go to channel 5, and we see this. And, they've got like a commercial for a Chia Pet, 1991 financial report, Bill Clinton, CIA recruitment, Frank Woods, which is a character from the Black Ops series. And then you've got this like whole video, which is creepy to say the least. I mean, just the way they did this video at this point is kind of creepy because it's definitely a pirate broadcast. Okay. It's definitely a pirate broadcast. All right. But we'll keep on listening to it and watching it. And I'll turn the volume up.
You were blind to the lies, blind to the lies.
You must find the truth.
Stop being sheep and become wolves.
Open your eyes.
Open your eyes. Soon the truth will be revealed.
Blessed are the peacemakers.
That was really creepy to put it mildly. And then this here is channel 6, and it's just like news from around the world of these graffiti of Cerberus. The main, I don't know if they're going to be the main villains or the main hero, but I think they're going to be the main villains of Black Ops 6. And then it keeps just repeating after that. It just. Now let's focus on Black Ops 6, And I just want to say that, I am fully on this. Treyarch is coming back. I think Raven is also coming back. They're going to be doing Warzone, and I think multiplayer as well. So we're getting Black Ops back, okay? We're essentially getting Black Ops back. And based on what we've seen from the truthlies.com, as well as the reveal trailer I'm going to show you here in a minute, that it's basically going to take place in the early 90s, okay? But this reveal trailer has really got my head spinning because I'm beginning to wonder a few things. So let me show you this reveal trailer, and we'll talk more about what we know about Black Ops 6, really, okay? But this here is going to be the reveal trailer, the first official trailer for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, formerly known as Call of Duty 2024.
We're recording.
Truth is.
So the first person we see in this trailer is Bill Clinton. I don't know how they did this, okay, but already my hype is going up for this. Just the fact that they got Bill Clinton in on this, awesome. Okay, I don't know if this is AI or if this is like an actor, but the dude sounds like Clinton. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back and I'll, start over. But the dude sounds like Clinton.
Truth is, your whole life is a lie. You wanted peace.
Now, the guy we see here, this here is Colin Powell. If you don't know who he was head of Joint Chiefs in 1991. He was there during the first Iraq invasion. He was also Secretary of State during George W. Bush's reign, when we went back in again in 2003. Okay, but this game is focusing on 91. By all counts, that's where we're gonna have our focus of this game is 91. Okay.
Peace. So we hit the war. Now it rages on.
And you know what? Let me turn on the closed captions because I think we need closed captions for this.
The shadows
behind closed.
Now, this here is Margaret Thatcher. She was the British Prime Minister in 91 when we went to war with Iraq over their invasion of Kuwait. Okay.
It's where we hide the world's secrets.
And they're all talking about hiding the world's secrets and all this stuff, which has already got my head spinning already.
While we build your trust, the world falls apart around you. If you
Now, this here is George H.W. Bush. This is the president in 91. Before there was Clinton, there was George H.W. Bush, okay? You had Bush Sr., then you had Clinton, then you had George W. Bush, okay? Then you had Obama, Trump, and then Biden, okay? So this here is Daddy Bush, as I call him, okay? He was president in 91. He got the coalition together to, basically remove Iraq from Kuwait when they invaded.
you weren't so distracted, you realize nothing is what it seems.
And this here is Saddam Hussein. And like I said, all these actors look exactly like the persons they're trying to portray, and they actually sound like them too. Okay.
But if it's truth you seek, look in the dark.
And there it is, the logo for Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I mean, holy crap, dude. They got Clinton. I know it ain't the actual Clinton, but they had Clinton in there. They had, Father Bush. They had Margaret Thatcher. They had Saddam Hussein. I mean, holy crap, dude. Holy crap. So what is this all meaning to me? Okay, what really are we looking at here? So looking at this logo we have here, okay, just right off the bat, looking at this logo, okay, could we be looking at Bowman's son? All right. Now, based on my research, okay, Joseph Bowman was a character in Black Ops 1. All right. He was a friend to Frank Woods, who served with in Vietnam. Okay. Now, he died in Vietnam, but he left behind a son named William, who got all of his belongings. Okay. Could we be looking at William Bowman? All right. And that's a question I have right there. Could we be looking at William Bowman as possibly being either the main character or the player you're playing as in this game? All right. I think that is a distinct possibility. And I think this logo right here really does show that we are going to either play as William Bowman, because remember, it was Vietnam. Okay. So it's either William Bowman or it could be his grandson. Now, I don't think it's going to be his grandson. Okay, Joseph Bowman died during Vietnam in like the 70s. Okay, so if William was like 9 or real young during Joseph Bowman's life and he died, okay, then he would have to be a young adult in the 90s. Okay, somewhere in that area. Okay, so let's say he's a young adult in like 91. Okay, so I think that we are going to be playing as William Bowman, the son of Joseph Bowman. Okay, that he's trying to live up to his father's ideas and his father's potential. Okay, that he's really trying to live up to his father, and that's why he's in the military right now. All right. Another thing is based on what I've seen. Okay, based on what I've seen from like the Truth Lies and Black Ops 6, I think we're looking at the beginnings of what will become known as Cordis D. Now, if you don't remember Cordis D, they were a political movement in Black Ops 2 that became militant. And they came under the control of Raul and the Menendez. Okay. He was basically a trafficker who wanted revenge against the United States. And in Black Ops 2, he got hold of a computer virus that allowed him to control every drone in the world. And he basically set these drones up against the United States. And he very nearly destroyed the United States. Okay. That was in Black Ops 2. I think that Cerberus is going to be the beginnings of Cordis D. Okay. I think that what we're going to see here is William is, and this is based on what we've seen from the Truth Lies and the trailer and all that, is that William, somewhere along the way, is basically going to come upon some type of information. Okay. And that information is going to lead him to look into a group of political people who are trying to reveal the truth. Through missions and whatnot, he comes to realize that the world has been hiding some big secrets, and he creates a political movement himself called Cerberus. Okay. I think that Cerberus will eventually become Cordis D. So the way I see this in the timeline is you're going to have Cold War, which we played about 2 years ago. Okay. Then you'll have Black Ops 1. Then you'll have Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Then you'll have Black Ops 2 and then Black Ops 3. Okay. So I think that Black Ops 6 is going to kind of be a prequel to Black Ops 2. And I think that this puts much more weight on the rumors we've been hearing that we're going to get a new Black Ops game this year, which we are, Black Ops 6. And then next year, we're getting a remake of an old Black Ops game, Black Ops 2. So I definitely think this does add weight to that we are getting a Black Ops 2 remake next year. Okay. So they do a prequel to Black Ops 2 this year, set the ground for it, and then re-release Black Ops 2 in some way, shape, or form in a remastered version next year. Okay. And another thing I like about this is they have announced that it is coming out for PS4. Okay. And basically last gen consoles. It's doing PS4, PS5, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, Xbox X. Okay. So it's going to all the consoles. But yeah, I think we're playing as William Bowman. He's going to stumble upon something, and either he will take control of Cerberus or he will end up creating Cerberus. Okay. So I'm kind of wondering if in this game we're not playing as the bad guy. Okay. If somehow, some way, shape, or form, we're not playing as the future bad guys of Black Ops 2. That we are basically the beginnings of what will become known as Cordis D. Okay. But yeah, that was the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 trailer, as well as some information on it. We also got some more information this past week about Black Ops 6. So the other bit of information we got about Black Ops 6 was that they are going to do a proper worldwide reveal on June 9th. The trailer you just saw a few minutes ago was technically the reveal trailer, but it didn't show any gameplay. I think in this worldwide reveal trailer, we're finally going to see some gameplay or some cutscenes. I'm hoping we see actual gameplay. Okay. I really am hoping we see some actual gameplay. But we are getting a worldwide reveal on June 9th, and this will come right after the Xbox showcase. So you'll have the Xbox showcase on June 9th, and then immediately after that, you'll have what they're calling the Call of Duty Direct. Okay. I'm not surprised by this. I mean, Xbox bought Activision, they bought Call of Duty. So I'm totally in line with this. I understand where this is coming from in terms of a business perspective. Okay. I understand that. Okay. So yeah, we're definitely going to be getting a proper reveal on June 9th, but I do hope it does include gameplay. Okay. If it's just a cutscene or cutscenes scrabbled together or anything like that, excuse me, then yeah, I would think it would be a very big disappointment. But I do believe that they are going to show us some actual gameplay. All right. I really do believe they are going to show us some actual gameplay. And I think they should show us some actual gameplay. Okay. But the trailer we got today, which kind of teased the overall campaign of it, was really awesome. I really enjoyed that. And just the way they did like Clinton and Bush and Margaret Thatcher and Hussein was unreal. Okay. Which was just unreal. I think it did such a good job on that. All right. So let me just kind of give you some of my thoughts on this. First off, a major rumor that I've been hearing is they are going to do a big event in this game. An event that happened on 9/11/01. And you know what that is. Okay. I do not think they would go that far. Now, Call of Duty is no stranger to controversy. We all remember No Russian and all that. But I do not think they would touch that. Okay. That's been a rumor that's been going around. You know, people have been like examining the trailer and everything, and they've come up with a whole bunch of different things. No, I do not believe they will touch what happened on 9/11. Okay. I think there are certain things that are off limits even for them. And I think that the backlash would be such that they would not do it. Okay. I just don't see them going that far. All right. I can't see them going that far. Okay. So, yeah, I do not believe they would do that. I like the fact that they are bringing it on last gen consoles because I think things have happened recently that have made it really difficult to transition from the old PS4 console to the PS5 to the old Xbox console to the Xbox Series X. Okay. I think it's made it really difficult to do that yet. Okay. And I know the PS4 is like 10 years old. I get that. And I know the PS5 has been out for a couple of years now. Okay. But things have happened in such a way that I think it's really difficult for people to transition so far. Okay. And really, I don't really feel the need to transition yet. Okay. There hasn't been really that one killer app, that one killer game that I need to play that will make me transition, especially for $500. You know, I know that the PS5s are a lot more out there now. Okay, there's a lot more of them out there now, but they're still like $500 for a disc-based version, and I think they're like 400 for a digital version. I would buy the disc version, so they're basically $500. And yeah, like I would not want to spend $500 on PS5 yet. I'm sorry. Okay. If it was like $300, you know, I would spend $300 on a PS5 full on. But just the way it looks and the overall price of it, and really that the fact that there ain't really no killer apps that make me want to jump yet, really right there does not make me want to buy it at all right now. I'm happy with my PS4. Yeah, my PS4 is getting old. I completely agree. But it still works and it's still good for what needs to be done at this time. And honestly, Call of Duty 6 does not make me want to jump yet because it is coming out on PS4. and I'm really glad for that. I've been a Call of Duty player for a long time. I played the original Call of Duty before Modern Warfare. I played when it was still in World War II, the very first Call of Duty. Okay, I think after what's happened the past couple years with Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Vanguard, Black Ops 6 needs to knock it out of the park this year. They really need to knock it out of the park. Okay. If they don't, okay, and maybe it's already too late, okay, for a lot of fans, but if they don't like give us a killer game with a great campaign, multiplayer, zombies, and Warzone experience, then Call of Duty is dead. It's going to join Medal of Honor as great shooters that had great potential but lost it for stupidity, okay, or greed, or whatever you want to call it. So they really need to hit it out of the park this year. They really need to give us a killer game this year, an all around killer game. Great campaign, great multiplayer, great zombies experience, and great Warzone. They really need to give it to us this year. So, based on what I've seen so far, I think this will take place during 91. I think this will take place during the first Iraq War. I think that more than likely we are going to be playing as William Bowman, the son of Joseph Bowman, the man who was Frank Woods and Jason and Mason's friend who died in Vietnam. I think we're going to be playing as his son William. I think that William is probably going to discover something, or he's going to be going up against Cerberus. And somewhere along the way, he joins Cerberus, and then Cerberus becomes Cordis Deep. So I do believe that Black Ops 6 is a prequel to Black Ops 2. I know it's real confusing for people who don't understand, but Black Ops 2 took place in the future, whereas Black Ops 6 is taking place in 91. So I do believe that Black Ops 6 is going to be a prequel to Black Ops 2. And I think that does add more credence to these rumors we've been hearing that next year, instead of a full fledged Call of Duty title, we're getting a remastered Black Ops 2. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the promotional push. They're doing a big push, okay? I mean, you're talking about posters going up in cities. You're talking about them making a fake newspaper. You've seen the website, of course, and the trailer, the teaser they've released. And we're also getting a proper reveal trailer on June 9th, right after the Xbox showcase. Now, there's two ways to look at this, at least from my perspective. The first way is that they've played the game and they have such faith in the game and what they've created that they're putting this out there knowing that they're going to get their money back. Okay. The second way is that they are so unsure about Black Ops 6 or Call of Duty at this moment, okay, that they're trying to get it out there into the world so that when you look around and you see those posters, you instantly know it's Call of Duty. And it's going to make you think Call of Duty and make even the normal people want to check out what's going on with Call of Duty. Okay. That make They're putting so much out there that it'll even attract normal people who usually don't play Call of Duty. Okay. That's what they're trying to do. All right. So that's my overall thinking with this promotional push. We honestly have not seen a promotional push this hard since I believe Modern Warfare 3. I really think that Modern Warfare 3 was the last time we really saw a promotional push this hard. Okay. And I know with Cold War we had the pawn versus pawn thing, but we're talking about them making posters, them making a fake newspaper. There's tweets of them driving a truck around New York City with the word "the truth lies" on it. Okay. Um, the videos over on the Truth Lies website. They had to make those. They couldn't just create them out of thin air. So they had to make those. So yeah, like they're doing a real hardcore promotional push. And I really think it goes either one or two ways. Either they're so confident in this game that they know they're going to make their money back, or they're so desperate that they're trying to throw as much stuff as they can out there to attract everyone, not just Call of Duty players, but people who usually don't play Call of Duty. They're trying to attract as many people as possible to play this game, which may not bode well for Black Ops 6. But with that being said, we did get the first promotional information for Call of Duty 2024, which will be Call of Duty Black Ops 6. We're getting a proper review on June 9th, which I hope we will see gameplay for. We've got a website called thetruthlies.com. We've got all this promotional stuff, and we did get a teaser for it, which is called the Truth Lies teaser, which showed Bill Clinton, Saddam Hussein, Margaret Thatcher, and Daddy Bush, George H.W. Bush, the original president during the 91 invasion of Iraq and Kuwait. So yeah, we're definitely getting a Call of Duty that's going to take place in 91. But yeah, we finally got our first bits of information about Black Ops 6. I'm trying not to get caught up in the hype. I'm really not. I'm really trying not to get caught up in the hype, but I can't help it. It just from what I've seen, has got me excited. But I'm going to temper my hype a little bit until I actually see some gameplay, which I hope we will see on June 9th. Okay. I think that if they don't show us proper gameplay on June 9th, then by all accounts, the reveal will be a failure. Failure. Okay. It'll be a failure. All right. But yeah, we've got a proper, Call of Duty information. It's being called Black Ops 6. We got a proper trailer called The Truth Lies in terms of a teaser. No gameplay, just images of the presidents and Margaret Thatcher talking. We're getting a proper reveal on June 9th. I'm trying to temper my hype, but I can't help but get sucked in. I literally can't help but get sucked in, and I'm getting really excited for this game. But I am going to temper my hype a little bit because I don't want to be disappointed. I'm going to wait till I see actual gameplay before I really start getting onto the train of wanting to buy Black Ops 6. But the fact that it is coming from Treyarch really does give me hope. But at the same time, we've had problems from Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Cold War was an okay mess after Treyarch came in and fixed things. Okay. So I'm going to temper my hype, but I have to admit they're off to a good start so far. But let's wait and see the gameplay before we say, yeah, we're going to buy this, or no, we're not. So that was your Geek Report for the week of May 21st through May 28th of 2024. To kind of recap what we talked about, over in TV movie news, the Vision, the character from the Avengers, is getting his own series on Disney Plus and will take place after WandaVision. And finally, in gaming news, we got our first look at Black Ops 2024. And it's going to be officially called Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And they're doing a heavy promotional push with an ARG website called The Truth Lies, as well as a whole bunch of other things. I hope you guys are staying healthy. I hope you guys are doing well and doing groovy. Check out my other video sites and my social media at the end of this video. Like and share and subscribe. I hope to see y'all in the next video and in the next stream. Laters.